In a world obsessed with speed, success, and significance, many are busy building everything: careers, ministries, brands, organizations, name it. They are building several things, yet silently losing the one institution that was meant to sustain them and every other thing they may be building. And that institution is the family. And that's why today I will be sharing on a vital topic, which is family, the first ministry. Family, the first ministry. And ministry in this context, like I earlier mentioned, refers to those things people are building. It could be careers, it could be organizations, it could be brands, it could be businesses. When Joshua stood before Israel, a nation he was privileged to lead at that time, a nation with history, a nation with power, a nation that had covenant with God, a nation with a promise and a secured future. He didn't start by talking about the numbers in the army. He didn't start by talking about the strategies he's going to use to win the battle. He didn't even start by reading out his public profile, his influence. He began at home. When you read the later statement in the book of Joshua 24, verse 15, Joshua 24, verse 15, he said, "As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord." He understood that before the national destiny of Israel could be achieved, the family has to be secured. If the family collapses, every other assignment, no matter how noble they are, every other achievement, no matter how worthwhile they are, will collapse. They will become noise. You are from a family, and you might as well have joined the family or created one for yourself. Hence, your values are largely shaped by the influences of family. Before the church, before government, before businesses, God created family. Every other thing you can think of, every other thing you can imagine, every other thing you can mention came afterwards. And this is because family is foundational. Family is foundational. You cannot successfully lead publicly what you are failing at privately. So, why must family come first before every assignment? That's the question I want to begin to provide answer to. Why must family come before every assignment? The first is that the family is your first discipleship field. Now, Joshua wasn't only interested in serving God personally, he ensured that his household followed same values, because your home is where your values are either taught or lost. That's where children learn integrity before they hear it in sermons. That's where your spouse experience love before they see miracles out there. The second reason is because family provides emotional and moral stability. The second reason why the family should come first before everything is because the family provides emotional and moral stability. And this is why those with strong family bonds, they cope better with stress and tend to make wiser and long-term decisions. It's not as if they are immune from the stress that every other person is facing. They are going through the same heat. But that family bond, that family unity is able to provide a source of succor and respite for them. And they're able to think through, look at the bigger picture of whatever challenge they might actually be facing. So a stable home is able to produce resilient individuals, resilient leaders, focused professionals, and those who are grounded. The third reason why the home should come before any assignment is because the family is the safest place for correction and growth. We all make mistakes. It is not an error. It is not a taboo to make mistakes. What matters is, having made the mistake, what lessons can you learn from the mistakes that you have made to avoid them being repeated? So a healthy family tells you the truth when applause lies. Employees may flatter you. Oh, because of course they are on your payroll. They know you are the one paying them. They know that at that moment their source of livelihood actually depends on you. So they will flatter you. They will tell you what you want to hear. Your followers may idolize you. Whatever you have done, even though it's wrong, but you are their mentor, you are their lead, you are the one they are looking up onto. So they will make an idol out of you. Society too may pressure you, but when you come home, the family sees you as who you really are. And there you are told the truth necessary for your growth, necessary for your correction. But then there are people who put assignment ahead of family. There are several of them. But the reality is that the end is not always palatable. These people built massive empires but lost marriages. These people, one crowd, they are known everywhere, but they lost children, not necessarily to death, but that affinity that should exist between parent and children is not there because they were everywhere, but they were not at home. These people grew ministries but buried homes. They were known everywhere. They had a large following, they had a large crowd of people who identified with them, but their home was empty because while they were everywhere, they were not at home. A classic example of someone who falls into this category is Eli the priest. He honored his position above parenting. You can read more about him in the book of First Samuel, First Samuel chapter 2, First Samuel chapter 3, and First Samuel chapter 4. You see, because when you neglect your home, it eventually discredits your influence outside. When you neglect your home, it discredits your influence outside. Now, there are now those who will say, I'll focus on family after I have succeeded, after I have made it, after I'm done, after I had crossed all the T's, dotted all the I's. I hope such people will know that success without family leads to loneliness, leads to regret, and leads to emotional emptiness. So, irrespective of where you are on the ladder of life, whether you are at the base, you are at the bottom, or you are at the middle, or you are at the pinnacle, at the very top, listen to me. Promotion should not replace your participation at home. Promotion should not replace your active involvement, active participation at home. Your job may replace you, that's the truth, but your family cannot. No matter how good you are, no matter the pleasant things that they are saying and have been saying concerning you, you can be replaced. Somebody elsewhere can come and do what you are doing and do it better, but no one can take your place in the family. I need to re-emphasize this. I need to say it clearly. I need to say it one more time. Your job may replace you. Your job can replace you, but your family cannot. Now, perhaps you are just starting off, or you have started, but you are still struggling to find your footing. Now is the time to build family based value before visibility comes. A healthy family mindset will prevent future collapse because you know that, oh, I'm going to do this. These are the things I can do because of the family values I have. You are thinking of, oh, my family needs to be properly taught the values and things about God, the values and things about life. And as you are thinking of your family, you are thinking also of the benefit and the goodness that will affect every other family. You can now see what a chain of a mentality or family mindset moving from one individual, from one family to another. When Joshua said, "As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord," he understood that when the family is aligned, the future is secured. When the family is aligned, the future is secured. You don't need to abandon ambition because of family. Rather, you need to anchor it at home. No one is saying, oh, because of family, you should not follow your dream. Because of family, you should not pursue the vision that God has anchored in your heart. Rather, what I'm saying is that anchor that vision, that assignment on the family. So, as I wrap up, where do I go from here? That may be your question. What should I begin to do now? The first thing is this: audit your priorities. Ask yourself, what's getting your time? Is it your work or the family? And based on what you've heard now, take an appropriate decision. The next thing you should do is start today by eating together. Start today by talking together. Start today by praying together. Start today by reflecting together. Let there be this communal community dialogue, exchange, discussion, bonding in the family. The third thing is you need to model values. So, whatever message you want your family to reflect, you be the message. If you want your family to reflect love, begin to exhibit love. If you want your family to exhibit excellence, begin to manifest, begin to model excellence. So, model the values you want the family to learn. And lastly, like Joshua, declare your stand. Like Joshua, choose your house deliberately. Let it be family first. Listen to me. If your success will cost you your family, then that success is too expensive. If it's going to cost you your family, it is too expensive. Choose wisely. Choose boldly. Start at home. Thank you for your time. I encourage you to follow Chris Obebo on YouTube, like, share, and most importantly, ensure that you don't only hear, but you follow the instructions in all of the messages. Thank you so much for your time. God bless you.